2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic has a signature move. A wrong foot fadeaway jumper dubbed the Sombor Shuffle after his hometown. Jokic said, I twisted my left ankle and it was painful to jump off of both legs. I started jumping off the right leg and the ball was going in. I said, maybe I can use this. Kevin, it's been working. Back to you.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. Take a look at the Nuggets. And you know, Greg, they worked so hard to establish home-court advantage, and they may need it having drawn a brutal opponent here in round one.
Not much of a reward for the season that they just had. You know, many prognosticators think this series could go either way. That makes it crucially important for them to take this first game.
But they're just so happy to be here, right? All the season, all the practices and games, just to be here is such a reward.
A lot of excitement, but also a certain level of anxiety.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Nuggets, the forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
To the inside. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic.
And it's always nice to get an easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
McGee, the pass to Green. McGee trying to break free. And it's Green missing. The pass to Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act. You know he's going to cash in most times.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Nikola Jokic at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
And he can't hit the second. And a deep 3 from Irving. Oh, and Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. To get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Green is out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray outside. On the wing, Jackson. That three off the mark. Doncic against Murray. He gets it in there. Doncic has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Mavs.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Back to Murray. Brown outside. Shot clock at 3. Green dishes to Brown. Murray for 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. The 3 for Doncic. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Well, for the Mavericks, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq's suit.
And Shaq, your take on Denver.
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponents to shoot in the 60s. I'm sure they're getting their earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And here are the Mavericks now. They lead by 4. On the court for the Mavericks. Green is out there with Markieff Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Murray outside. Back to Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Nuggets. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A 2-point game. Pass to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
The
Mavericks lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
It's a fourth quarter.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Out on On the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Aaron Gordon out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Murray in the point guard. It's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Bryant. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding in forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Now the Mavericks with it. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
A well-practiced shooter like Doncic should have this down cold. But we'll have to wait and see if he does.
The line for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
And so both free throws are good. That's a 3-point game.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Allman.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
On the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Morris comes in for Maxi Kleber. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And he's grabbed this game with both hands and just never let it go. I mean, he scored a huge percentage of their points. He hadn't been the main guy for him. He's been the only guy for them.
For 3, Murray. Offensive rebound. Jokic comes up empty down low. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Doncic looking it over. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.